Derek, hi, welcome to Pregnancy in Preparation. I believe you're a dad.
That's right, Greg, yes.
And how old are your kids?
I have a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Okay, and their names?
Yeah, Willow is 4 and Amber is 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a little bit about your experience as a dad with the birth, etc.?
Yeah, the first one, Amber, she was born in a birth centre, and that was just very nice and relaxed. It was just very good for our first birth, you know, both new parents were a little bit nervous. Our second one was more exciting, Willow. She was born at home, and we had a massive birthing pool in our front room. So we had it's just like a mini swimming pool. And at one point, I found that I was really scared by my wife, because she turned from this really pregnant, beautiful, glowing mother into this primal creature who was bellowing at one point, "Where's the midwife? Call her!" And I called the midwife. She came about 12 minutes before Willow was actually born. Wow. So we had this time where I was kind of, I'd never felt this, kind of sort of lost, but completely there at the same time. It's a very interesting sort of situation for me, but and what happened, it was just amazing. I could actually, you know, see everything happening and see the crowning of the head. Mm-hmm. I'm sure most guys would probably think it's a bit, they don't want to sort of go there, but I was just so really wanting to be part of the birth, to actually really witness everything and be there and help. And it was, yeah, it blew me away. But really, my wife turning into this
other creature.
Well, not scary, but just truly the essence of a woman needing something other than I could give. Then it was amazing, but at the same time, it really put me in my place. Yeah.
It is incredibly primal, isn't it? And it's so exciting when women get to that stage, because you know things are now really happening and all the chemicals in the body are taking off. Sebastian, welcome to Pregnancy in Preparation.
Thank you very much.
So you're a dad. Tell us about your boy.
Well,
how old is he now?
Well, having a boy, it's a fantastic experience, I would say. He's now 15 months, and he's doing very, very well. And
his name's Louis.
His name is Louis, little ginger boy.
Yeah.
And well, it's an amazing, it's changing life. It's on a good way. It's very positive. It helps you focus on different things in life, like nutrition. You have to learn about nutrition. You have to learn about health. You have to learn about different things. They are so important, and it's like going back to school in some ways. And it helps you focus more, and it's every day is quite positive, and he's growing, and it's a fantastic experience.
Brilliant. And what was it like when you heard the news originally?
I was like, oh no, but actually I was quite happy about it, and you know, everybody feel like, oh, it's going to be scary, and it's not. It's fascinating.
Yeah. So which bits of it did you find fascinating? Because everyone's going to have their own sort of flavour to it, but what did you find that was really interesting?
Well, the birth was the intriguing part. I mean, we knew we had to get ready. It's like running a marathon. You need to prepare. You need to be aware. Your wife need to be like cool and really relax about the process. So that's the thing I would recommend for people to do. Just to relax and try to focus on you know, what's going to happen. Of course, it's going to be, you know, kind of it's not going to be something that you ever experienced, but it's just like the mystic, you know. You get that, you know. But it's good. It's all.
Got a lovely little girl, Daisy Llewellyn Moynihan. Yes.
And how old is she now?
She is 22 months. You never think you're going to talk in months, do you, until you've had a kid? And I always used to think, what does that mean? But yeah, 22 months. She'll be 2 at the end of December, 29th.
Well, to give you some background, Leo and I are normally in a pub having a pint rather than talking about children, because a few years ago we were fatherless, and now we're sitting here with, you know, talking about kids. Exactly. So tell us a little bit about your experience as a dad. And
my experience as a dad, wow. I must admit, I love every minute of it. It's like nothing. You can't prepare yourself. And lots of my friends had kids before I had. And I must admit, when I told everyone I was pregnant, we were pregnant, I was going to be a dad, you do get from other men, not necessarily your closest friends, but there's a sort of, I don't know if it's just a natural thing in men to sort of go, ooh. Do you know what I mean? There's a,
Things are going to change.
Because you usually in the pub say, when you say to someone, I'm having a baby, that's your life over, mate. And you're like, I must admit, even then I was like, why are you saying that? You know. And now I've had Daisy and I love every minute of it. I'm very much against that idea that people are sort of hunch and everything's a bit negative, you know. And I've got friends who are now having babies, and I think I'm the go-to sort of positive man. I'm all like skipping and dancing about their impending doom. See, I've just done it. It's a natural thing in men.
Well, I think part of that's the banter, isn't it?
Yeah, but there is also exactly. Yeah, you're right. And because life does change. Don't get me wrong, life changes. But you sort of forget it's not even been 2 years, but I kind of forget what it was like before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we also love to put the fear of God into each other,
just
as a bit of humour.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're going to tell these guys, what's one thing, you know, as a suggestion for the wife who's pregnant or the partner who's pregnant, what's one thing that you could look back on and say, you know, definitely do this or definitely don't do that, as a piece of advice for the boys?
For the boys, well, it's hard, isn't it, when you are quite powerless. And I think if you can get on board with that and not try too hard, I mean, I have to ask my girlfriend and partner if I was any good at it, but I tried to be quite relaxed. She was very much a thinker and a planner, and I let her. I never raised my eyebrows at anything, even to what some people might regard as wacky. Yeah. And it all worked. We went to something called hypnobirthing that some people might have been quite. We had 2 weeks.
I guess there's so much more I have to learn, but if you're here with me, I know which way to turn. You always give me somewhere I can run. You